Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, thanks to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, who has always given health, blessing, and salvation for all of us. Secondly, may salawat and salam for our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who always give goodness in the world. Thirdly, the Honorable Mrs. Dewi as a lecturer. Now, I would like to explain the function of Al-Qur'an. Al-Qur'an is the last holy book revealed by Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala to His prophets and messengers. Previously, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala had revealed His holy book to several prophets. The Quran has a special position compared to previous holy books. As the last holy book, the Quran has a bigger and wider role. One of the functions carried out by the Quran is to perfect the previous holy books, as well as correct things that have been distorted from the teachings of these books. In addition, the Quran also serves as a guide for mankind until the end of time. Quran is the word of Allah, which was revealed to the Prophet Muhammad. It is written in Arabic, and reading it is worth worshipping. Where is the statement that it was narrated, written in Mushaf, beginning with Surah Al-Fatihah and ending with Surah An-Nas, and functioning as a miracle can be considered an additional explanation that complements the definition of the Quran. There are functions attached to the Quran. First is Al-Huda. It means guidance. It is called that because it is a guide for humans to be able to achieve happiness in this world and in the hereafter. Allah said in the Quran, Surah Al-Imran, verse 138, A'udzu billahi minasyaitonir rajim. Hada bayanul linnasi wa hudaw wa mau'izatul lil muttaqin. It means the Quran is a clear statement for all mankind, a guide and a lesson for those who are pious. The second function is Al-Shifa, medicine that heals. It is called that because it can be a medicine that cures various diseases, especially liver disease. This name appears in Al-Isra, verse 82. وَنُنَزِّلُ مِنَ الْقُرْآنِ مَا هُوَ شِفَاءٌ وَرَحْمَةٌ لِلْمُؤْمِنِينَ وَلَا يَزِيدُ الظَّالِمِينَ إِلَّا خَسَارًا. And we send down from the Quran something that is an antidote and mercy for those who believe, while for those who are unjust, it will only add to the loss. In addition, the Quran also serves as a means of worship to draw closer to Allah by reading it and capturing the messages contained in it. And then the Quran also have the function for humans. The first function for humans is instructions. The main function of a holy book in any religion or belief is to serve as a guide for its adherents. Likewise, the Quran is a guide for Muslims. This is confirmed by Allah in His word. وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا كَافَّةً لِلنَّاسِ بَشِيرًا وَنَذِيرًا وَلَكِنَّ أَكْثَرَ النَّاسِ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ. And we, Allah, didn't send you, Muhammad, to mankind as a bringer of good news and a warner, but most people are unaware of this. Quran Surah Saba, verse 28. The second function is completion of the previous books. There are at least two reasons for the rationale behind this function. The first, the previous holy books were indeed revealed to certain people for a limited time. Second, in his historical development, the previous holy books were not free from changes and deviations. Allah said in the Quran Surah Al-Maidah, verse 48, Ilallahi marji'ukum jami'an fayunabbi'ukum bima kuntum fihi takhtalifun. Only to Allah will you all return, and then He will inform you of what you used to dispute. The third function is the main source of Islam. Al-Quran is the main source of all Islamic teachings. in the Quran, Surah An-Nisa, verse 59, it means, "O you who believe, obey Allah and obey the Messenger and Ulil Amri among you. Then, if you differ on something, return it to Allah and His Messenger. If you believe in Allah and the last day, that is more important for you and will produce a better result." It can be concluded that the Quran, as the final holy book, is a continuation of the holy books that were revealed by Allah before. The mission carried out by the Quran is not much different from the previous books, namely as a guide for humans. It's just that, as the last holy book, the Quran has a broader mission than the previous holy books. The breadth of the Quran mission is in line with the status of the Prophet Muhammad, the bearer of the holy book, who was sent to all mankind until the end of time. I think that's it enough for me. Sorry if there's been a mistake. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.